Snowbreak Containment Zone's version 2.5 special broadcast has officially concluded a couple days ago, bringing exciting surprises and rewards in celebration of the upcoming Chinese New Year 2025. So, in today's video, we'll be going over some of the major highlights in what you can look forward to in this festive update. Let's kick things off with two exciting new variants of our beloved operatives, Yao and Chensing, both granting new exosuits and exclusive weapons. First up, Chensing Jadar, the newest variant among her exosuits, is an electric damage dealer who wields a bow and arrow, a brand new weapon type making its debut at launch. Since she wields bow and arrow, it allows her to fully charge her attack and release it to deal damage to enemies, offering new playstyle that is distinct from other weapon types. Equipped with her new exosuit, her combat style has evolved dramatically, featuring abilities like rapid scatter fire to damage nearby enemies, a powerful barrage of arrows launched from above to assist operatives, and an ultimate skill that retrieves large arrows from enemies, unleashing devastating damage in the process and replenishes her arrow supply. And with this information, she possesses both an alluring poise and the power to crush enemies on the battlefield, making her a valuable asset in any team composition. Next up, Yao Nightglow, an electric support operative equipped with submachine gun. She may be a slacker ever since when we met her, but in this newest update, as the Spring Festival nears around the corner, she's working harder than ever before. Her abilities brings versatility to the battlefield by summoning her robots to create minor explosions near enemies to deal damage, while providing an additional critical damage buff to her allies, enhancing her support capabilities. Yao can also create her own domain, dealing significant damage to enemies within it, which again, making her a valuable asset in any team composition. With new variants of our beloved operatives comes a highly anticipated set of cosmetics. This update also introduces a new storyline, and within it, Yao and Chensing will debut their first wedding outfits inspired by traditional Chinese ceremonial attire. Each outfit features distinct garments and accessories that reflect their personalities, along with weapon cosmetics that align with the theme of this update. Additionally, each character has their own interactable scene, which you can preview in version 2.5, and the outfits will be available for purchase in version 2.6. Additionally, the developers are aware about a sticker emote that was dominated in-game and within the community from last year's Spring Festival, which I wasn't there in the first place, to the point that they've decided to implement this sticker emote as new outfits for our beloved operative and our first or second wife, or third wife or fourth wife, it depends, okay? Fenny. One is for Fenny Starshine called Lucky Lioness, and the other is for Fenny Lionheart called Dazzling Roar. And to clarify that statement, they're both the same. What separates them are the playstyle and exosuits. One wields an assault rifle, while the other wields a shotgun, so I hope that helps. We also got another outfit called Creamy Delights for Kasana series, which I can assume that it will be part of the Battle Pass rewards. While yes, these new outfits looks amazing on the next update, let's not forget about the past outfits all the way from its official launch that the devs have decided to bring them back for sale in this festive event. Along with gorgeous outfits and our beloved operatives with their new exosuits, they'll bring loads of rewards in the Spring Year's festive event. Remember the outfit I mentioned earlier, the Dazzling Roar outfit for Fenny Lionheart? You can get it for free, followed by free 20 pulls by simply logging in. 10 pulls for limited character banner, while the remaining 10 pulls are for limited weapon banner. Not only you can get free outfit for Fenny Lionheart and free 20 pulls just by logging into the game, but you can also get Yao Nightglow for free, one of the operatives that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, including her fixed logistics. And by logistics, it's her artifact, echoes, gears, or whatever you want to call it. Another free 10 pull and materials for you to use on upgrading your characters through in-game meal rewards, but that's not the biggest surprise at all. That's because they're giving out a free 6-star selector of your designed operatives, but you can only redeem those operatives that are available from version 1.8 and onwards. Personally, I highly recommend getting Life Infinite Sight, as she's currently one of the best operatives in terms of damage output and how easy she is to play with. As for the banners, the rules remain the same and still apply to the new operatives I mentioned earlier in this video. However, in this specific update, they're setting up a banner system that lets you choose 2 6-star operatives or weapons from version 2.1 onward. In simple terms, rerun banners. Once you've selected the operatives or weapons you'd like, you can switch between them, but only those two choices need your weapon or operative, so choose wisely. So this one right here is gonna be a lot of yapping, so I'm gonna compress this section so you won't lose your attention span. In this update, a new game mode was added called Starboard Defense, where you have to defend the base from wave after wave of enemies that go all out offensive towards your base. Clearing waves of enemies will give you upgrades on your turret, or hiring allies and upgrading them to provide assistance in defending your base. Let's go Heimdall. The Fall Guys inspired version of Snowbreak is making its return in this update, as majority of the player base shares the same sentiment of excitement back from its summer update. In this version, more maps and challenges will be added to the game mode, along with two new options, Standard Mode and Skill Mode. Standard Mode will retain the same gameplay loop as the previous version, while Skill Mode adds a little bit of a twist where players can obtain one of several abilities to gain an advantage for you to win, such as pushing other players off the platform using bombs, gaining a shield for defense, or getting a booster for a quick head start. Either way, I'm looking forward to playing it, whether solo with random players or co-op with friends. Oh wait, I don't have any friends to play with. Star Master, one of the permanent game modes in Snowbreak, introduced a new map along with fresh set of enemies to encounter and to collect with. This update also features a dynamic day and night system which transforms the scenery as you explore the map, adding a new layer of immersion to the gameplay. They're also adding fishing competition as well, and we all know what it feels like to do fishing daily, especially that one game where you have to keep fishing for a single weapon and 4 refinements. Like, what the f***? Paradoxical Labyrinth. Also one of the permanent game modes in Snowbreak, they added a new gameplay event called Battlefield Sigma. During this event, there will be 5 campaign stages that will gradually unlock as you progress through the game. Points will be awarded based on the number of enemies you've defeated, unlocking points reward. Other than that, they've added buff trial in which you can unlock each different buffs as you take this trial, and then you can use those buffs in battle to increase the odds of winning. And last but not least, hot springs will now be added in Heimdall's base, and there you get to relax, rejuvenate, explore, and interact with each operatives. And yes, you can change the MC's outfit to bathrobe, but only accessible in hot spring area, not within the base itself. And guess what? I can already imagine what it looks like if we change the localization from 0 to 1. There's also a special furniture for you to purchase in which you can invite 2 female operatives for a threesome moments, in a good way, not in a sus way. They also added a minigame called Splash Roulette, which is basically buckshot roulette in Snowbreak's case. Instead of actual guns, you use squirt guns. Within the base, there's a chance that you might see Freesia riding on a wiggle car, and it was pretty hilarious. More furnitures will be added in the game, including marriage certificate, marriage picture frame, and a celebratory photo to celebrate Spring Festival in this update. With all the major highlights now concluded, there are also several quality of life features added to Snowbreak. Let's take a quick look in a short montage. Now, right before the end of the livestream, the developers of Snowbreak gave us a hint on what future concepts will be implemented on the following updates. Currently, they started working on a new game mode including the enhanced physics engine that they've mentioned back in the summer update, emphasizing on shooting behind the cover gameplay mechanic. And I'm sure some of you might ask, why would they add a new game mode with that kind of implementation if it's already in the game in the first place? I honestly don't know what answer I should give to that question, but based on what the devs saying, this game mode plays differently than what it used to be, and it's far different from the standard experience like run and gun stuff. I think this specific game mode is heavily focused on taking behind cover, shooting, reload, and more stuff to do so. I don't know what are they gonna cook on this one, so we might as well have to wait for more information about it in the near future. Also, here are the following redeem codes for you to redeem in-game. And that concludes the overall recap of version 2.5 Hearts of Harmony livestream of Snowbreak Containment Zone, and I hope that with all of this info about events, banner, features, and such, This could be a great start for you to try the game, and I also hope that this helps you out in case if you missed the live stream. That is all. Thank you all so much guys for watching. Like and subscribe, join my Discord, take care, and stay safe as always. Goodbye.